an autocracy. The ones making the accusations are his own employees at Amazon. Reducing employee benefits while getting rich during the pandemic, how is that fair? They ask. Amazon is fiercely cracking down on workers who ask such questions. To make Jeff Bezos listen to the demands, protesters are banging on his door in New York. Here's more.
Over the last 2 months, this New York apartment building has turned into a scene of protest. Amazon Chief Executive Officer Jeff Bezos lives here. Occasionally. It is his own employees who are banging on the door. This is not an isolated incident. Since the Wuhan virus outbreak, Amazon workers have been protesting across the world. They say the e-commerce giant has done little to keep its employees safe. Lack of personal protective equipment, negligent safety guidelines, callous and unrealistic performance standards, and the most demoralizing of all, inadequate compensation. In June, Amazon ended wage increases and double overtime pay. For warehouse workers, the hazard pay of $2 per hour has been discontinued. Health benefits have also been cut. There is no dearth of money. E-commerce is one of the few businesses that is flourishing during the pandemic. Amazon has posted its biggest profit since its founding nearly 26 years ago, helping Jeff Bezos retain the world's richest tag. So protesters have made an additional demand this time. Not to Jeff Bezos, but to legislators. Tax the rich. It's being called the Tax Bezos movement.
Today we want to have our demands heard. We want a wealth tax on all billionaires from 1% to 3%, all the billionaires of the country. But here in Manhattan, Jeff Bezos' property, $80 million property, we were advocating in front of his property today to have the Amazon workers' demands be heard.
A month ago, protesters even put a guillotine in front of Bezos' house to send a signal, the death of all the wealthy men.
They're taxing me on unemployment. They're taxing me at every corner I get, but you have a man that's a billionaire, and all of them are billionaires, and they're not being taxed. What part of the game is that? Tell me, where the right and wrong is in that?
Amazon has not taken these protests lightly. At the Staten Island warehouse, employees walked out over safety concerns. Chris Smalls, who led the protest, was fired. Amazon said Smalls was fired for not maintaining the social distancing norms. Protesters say that is not the reason. Amazon is retaliating against vocal employees to stop them from forming unions. In its defense, the company says it acquired 100 million face masks for its workers in the last quarter. Created jobs by hiring 175,000 people since the virus outbreak, and spent nearly $700 million on employee benefits. But clearly, Amazon has failed to deliver the goods to its own employees.